Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition, officially, unofficially, the version 2.0 edition of episode 1.
Yeah. First episode was pretty rough.
If you followed that.
Yeah.
So, I'm Matt the Beard.
And I am Kendall, the
And
blush.
This is the Beards and Blush Couples Podcast.
I'm happy you put couples out there.
Did you?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, because if you didn't, I was going to slide that in.
Yeah, like the guy that asked us if we were brother and sister last time.
Yeah, that's awkward.
That's okay.
It's okay.
I mean, we are, so
We are what?
nothing. I am fucking exhausted.
Yeah, I'm not. I got to sleep in today. And I'm drinking coffee, so.
You don't. Oh, you close tomorrow, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there's that.
Yes.
I don't even remember what happened last night. Oh, yeah. So I was off work the last 2 days, and I didn't drink a single drop of water for those 2 days.
You
and I woke
lie.
up at 2 o'clock this morning with the worst stomach pains of my life.
What did you drink for the last 2 days?
Monster, beer,
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper
You drink beer?
at B-Dubs.
That's right.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, I mean, I've been pretty healthy,
Good for you.
drinking water and stuff. Sorry about it.
There's a bug crawling on my mic.
That's gross.
So, it's only been 2 days since we streamed last, but that's fine.
It's fine. It's how my work schedule works, you guys. I work retail, so.
Yeah. We intend on putting stuff out Mondays and Fridays, but if we have to alter the schedule a little bit, like she closes tomorrow night, so we obviously can't stream and record tomorrow night, so there's that.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, would you like to start with the low point of your 2-day week so far?
The low point of my week has been. Oh,
You didn't think about it at
I
all,
didn't
did you?
think about it at
Of
all.
course not. I told you to.
I know.
You didn't do anything
I
today.
didn't do anything today at all. I think just working. Honestly, nothing really. God, this is bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
This is pretty bad.
Yeah. You're
I
really
don't know. I've had a pretty good week. I can't really complain.
All right. Calm down.
Get sassy with me. What's been the low point of your week?
Not being able to sleep last night.
You didn't sleep last night?
No.
God,
We went to bed at like 11 o'clock. I woke up at 2. I was up till probably like 4. And then my alarm went off at 5:30. And I went to work. Luckily, the high point, I'm going to go ahead and hijack the
My
next
high
one from
point?
you.
Okay.
Yeah. Was my work day today.
How was your work day?
It was
today?
pretty good. It was pretty good. I had a post for about an hour, and then the rest of the day I had absolutely nothing to do. I can't believe I actually got paid for it.
Can you remind people what you do?
I can.
Okay.
Right now?
Right now.
Oh, okay. I'm a Illinois Department of Corrections prison guard, if you will, correctional officer.
Okay.
What did you have a reason to do that?
No, just
Oh, okay.
People
Can you
who are
remind people
in-
what you do?
I work retail in the beauty industry.
Oh, okay.
Simple as that.
What was the high point of the last few days of your life?
I got to sleep in 2 days in a row.
So your low point was work. My high point was work. My low point was sleep, and your high point was sleep.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucked up.
That's pretty messed up.
Yeah.
I like how that worked out.
Yeah. I was actually, I got my hair cut today. I like it.
I walked through the door and I seen you and I was like, he's just so good looking.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Anyways.
Your haircut.
I was talking to my barber today. Shout out to him. He said he was going to check out the video after. He said he probably wouldn't be here for the live shot, but he would check out the video afterwards.
Okay.
So, hello.
Hello.
Thanks for the haircut.
Charge more for haircuts.
Yeah. I actually didn't pay him more today because I was running late this morning. I had to get cash out. I can't take 25 out of an ATM. I can only take 20. It's not clipped.
Okay, so here's the thing. He
What?
has a barber who does hair out of his basement, right?
Sure.
Okay, and he charges how much for a haircut?
Like 16?
Something around those lines. How long does he spend on your hair?
Today it was probably like 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay, I think that if he's spending that much time on your hair to make it perfect, he should at least be charging $25 for a haircut.
Damn.
Because he's really good.
Yeah.
Like, just from what I've seen him do on your hair, he's really good.
On my hair?
And I can't imagine.
Of all hairs?
Of all hairs in
this
the world.
horrible hair?
He does a really good job. And I think that he should be charging more because he's worth it. That's my personal opinion.
I told him.
Well, I'm going to keep saying it until he's charging you more money.
Okay. I just didn't have an extra 5 today. I don't know what you want from me. The point of my story
I'm sorry, keep going.
was that we were talking about how different you and I are as people and how we could hopefully relate to a broader audience because of our maybe not necessarily opposing viewpoints all the time, but just different viewpoints.
We just, yeah.
Like just how we just
did that.
had different highs or the same highs and lows, just opposite.
Yeah,
Because you're a fuck.
I love sleeping so much.
Yeah.
I can sleep anywhere.
I'm getting good at it.
You're getting better at sleeping?
Yeah, we're not going to say where or when, but I'm getting good.
Huh?
Anyways, moving on.
Are we, though?
Yeah, we are.
Okay. Move
Don't
on.
worry about this shit. So I'm really excited for today's podcast because I really was just thinking back to like our first podcast. I was just thinking all the way back to our first podcast.
2 days ago.
Just like how far we've come. And I really think that we're going to knock it out of the park today.
Oh, good.
I really do.
I agree.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not a really good.
No, you kind of cut me off.
Where did I cut you off at?
I don't remember.
You were talking about your conversation with your barber.
No. Like right at the end. I had a point to thinking back to our our first podcast long ago. Could you no, turn that off.
I am.
What are you doing?
I'm seeing if the
What's
chat
wrong with
works.
you?
I'm seeing if the chat
What's the
works.
matter with you?
I hate you so much.
Look at it. It works right there.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, so this is what I have now. This is the temporary fix for this flaw.
Oh, I see what's going on.
Is that Restream actually has put a bot in my channel now to relay YouTube messages.
Okay.
Although I don't like that it says YouTube stream now Kendall Cuteman. Like before it even gets into your message. That's pretty obnoxious, but
Yeah.
it is what it is, I guess.
It's fine. It's still.
Tula, could you not bark at the door? Nobody's mad at the door. Except you. You're the only one. What are you mad about?
What am I mad about?
Yeah, just in general. I caught you off guard, didn't I?
Yeah, I'm not really an angry person. Okay.
We'll agree to disagree.
What do you think I'm mad about?
I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Butthead. Okay. What's next, sir?
What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever been through?
Oh my god. The most embarrassing thing I've ever been through. So I would have to say, as most of you guys know, and I said on the very first
The pilot episode.
I truly care what people think about me. That is my flaw, and I get taken advantage of and everything. So it was my freshman year of high school, and I had first hour PE, and I was using the bathroom, and I would normally go to the bathroom or the showers to change because I was too self-conscious to change in front of other girls.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in the first bathroom stall, and I just changed, and I went to the bathroom, and as soon as I flushed the toilet, the whole toilet exploded. Yes, the whole toilet exploded, and there was like a huge pop, and like glass went everywhere. Like the toilet,
Like the actual toilet just fell apart.
It like blew apart from the side, and there was like water everywhere, and like I remember it hit the back of my leg, and I was so scared. And I remember one of the seniors had like grabbed me, and she was like, "Are you okay?" and everything or whatever. And I guess in that same moment, on the second story, it was I think it was like the chemistry classroom or something like that. There's sinks in there, and one of the sinks had exploded too. So everyone, like, there was like a rumor saying that like I blew up the toilet, and like it was all my fault, and I was super embarrassed because I'm really modest about that kind of stuff. So that was like a good start to my freshman year of high school.
You're modest about blowing up toilets. Yeah.
I don't normally talk about poop or anything, so it was like...
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sure you probably doctored that story a little bit. No, I was changing in the stall.
I was.
I actually backlogged the stall and it exploded.
No, I did not. No, right. There was something wrong with the pipes. We actually had problems with the pipes like all year that year.
Yeah. You had problems with your pipes.
I hate you so much. So that was really embarrassing for me.
My new embarrassing moment is when my boyfriend embarrassed me on the podcast.
No, it's fine. What's the most embarrassing thing that you've gone through?
Well, there's a funny story that my mom really loves to tell.
Oh, yes.
And I wish she were here right now.
Maybe we should wait for her to come back.
No, I'm not going to let her tell the story.
Oh, come on.
So, I was with my mother at a little store. I don't know if it's just a Midwestern thing or if it's all over the place. But this little store is called Farm and Fleet. Yeah. Real classy joint.
That's not even in the good part yet. Go on.
Yeah, we were in Farm and Fleet. End of story. Got caught in Farm and Fleet. No.
What? What happened?
So, I don't know how to describe this display that these people had set up. So, when you're in the aisle to check out, you know how you typically have like candy, snacks, beverages, that stuff like lined up?
Can I add something real quick?
Absolutely not.
Most of our viewers, most of like my friends who are viewing this have worked at Farm and Fleet, so they know exactly what you're saying. Go on.
Okay. So, in this particular aisle, they did not have snacks or drinks. You're pulling on the cord, by the way.
I'm sorry.
I just set that up here so you don't pull that off. Thanks. Wow. I just don't want you to like yank all the. And then we gotta go through a whole thing.
Can you finish your embarrassing story? I really want to hear this. Hey.
So, we're standing in line at Farm and Fleet.
Not Fleet and Farm?
And instead of having assorted snacks and drinks, they had a display set up of little, about this big trash cans.
Okay.
And these trash cans were special in a way that they were all like, I don't think they were painted. I think it was just a graphic, like a decal or whatever, wrapped around. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Somebody trying to murder us. The door's unlocked too, so we're fucked.
Yeah.
All right, so it's a display of trash cans, and they're all wrapped in this this graphic of a different farm animal, right? So these trash cans, when you step on the little button to flip open the lid, it makes the noise of whatever animal is printed on the trash can. So, me not really paying attention to where I was, there's this display of trash cans, and for some reason, I thought that it was like a wall.
Okay.
And I tried to just lean on it, just rest my shoulder on it.
Okay, because you were like a little nugget.
No, I was like 17.
Oh, no way.
Probably something like that. 18. No, it might have been even later than that, like 19-ish. Somewhere in the upper teens. And I leaned onto this wall of trash cans and fell. Not quickly, because my body tensed up. I started to catch myself. So if you were looking from another person's perspective, it looked like I just decided that I was just going to have a seat in the middle of this wall of trash cans. And I just sat down, and all of these trash cans fell down around me, clucking and mooing and oinking.
Oh, no.
And all I could do was sit there because, like, I caught myself falling, and I just sat. And there was
like there was nothing to catch you.
No, there was no holding myself up. All I could do was fall hard or fall soft. And I chose to fall soft. So it looked like I just decided to sit down. And in that particular aisle, the chick that was behind the register did not find it amusing.
Oh, no.
Because it looked like I actually
did it on purpose.
Wanted to sit down there. And I just sat down, and I don't even remember what expression I had on my face, but I could assume it was something like this. So she thought that I just sat down and was just like, yep, all is well. Everything's fine. We're fine.
That's his normal expression for everything. Do it again.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So, I don't know. There were some other people around that were kind of chuckling. Nobody really busted up laughing.
Were they chuckling, or were they like bucking like a chicken?
No, nobody was making farm animal noises. I don't think. Maybe the trash cans were silent, and that was all the people around me.
That's really funny.
Yeah, my mom really loves telling that story.
Yeah, I think my mom has some, like, really I'm sorry, that's really bothering me. I'm pretty sure that's my hedgehog.
Oh yeah, he probably flipped his wheel over.
Yeah.
We're gonna be back after a short restroom break.
Yeah, hold on a second, you guys.
He probably just knocked it over. No? Is it broken? So anyways, if there's anybody in chat, hello. Thanks for joining us. Feel free. You can't just tell your chat to chat. That's not how streaming works. My viewer counts on both Twitch and YouTube are not working, so I have no idea if anybody's here. So I can't thank anybody for showing up. I know that I have about 6 Twitch bots in my chat. That's nice.
Sorry, guys. That was totally my hedgehog making so much noise. So what had happened is he was on his wheel, but he likes to lodge his food bowl underneath his wheel for some reason. Like, I have to search for it before I give him food. And it was like his wheel was rubbing against his food bowl, and it was like making like a high-pitched squeak that was super annoying. And obnoxious. It actually sounded like someone was trying to kill us.
It sounded like something.
I have to burp again.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay. So I have some more topics written down here, but like I'm not very good at just fabricating like conversation starters out of 3 words that I have written down. Like I understand the conversation that I want to have about them, but I'm not good enough yet at just like starting a conversation based off of what I have here. You know what I mean?
No.
Okay.
Is it the Toa? She's so stinking cute.
You got her fucking jacked up now.
Come here.
Now she's juiced. She juiced. You can take the cone off her if you're gonna put her on the stream. Oh God.
Oh dear God.
Take the cone off of the dog.
Okay.
Here.
Jesus Christ. There you go, pup.
So, for those of you that don't understand why we have a cone on our dog, she broke her leg last week. Hi, puppy. Give me keys? Thanks.
Yes.
She
So sweet.
broke her leg last week, and she has, what would you say, there's like a 6-inch incision on her leg.
Mhm.
There you go. Try to drink the coffee.
She loves drinking coffee.
And 15 staples in her leg right now that she's supposed to get out, what, next Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're supposed to
Next
go.
Thursday.
Oh, yeah, you're taking her, not me. Next Thursday to get her staples out. But we have some like anti-lick cream that we put on her, and she just licks right through it because she's a nasty bitch. So we got to put the cone on her to stop her from chewing and licking and infecting her incisions.
Yeah, because she already started just licking, not her wound, but just like the inside of her leg, which was, I
Yeah.
think, was like a nervous tick or something like that. And she licked herself raw, and it looked super gross.
Yeah.
So now we just have to take extra precautions. She says, "Mom, I just
Yeah,
want some
well, I
caffeine."
think the inside of her thigh is where like it was all swollen at. The outside was fine, but the inside of her thigh was bruised and stop that. Was bruised and stop it. Bruised and swollen. So I think that's what she was trying to lick at. But yeah, she licked herself like red, like abrasion with the tongue. Which means she had to have licked herself a ton because her tongue's not that rough. You just want to lick everything, don't you?
She does.
She's licking literally everything.
She loves coffee and she loves wine, just like her mama.
Yeah.
Yawn.
And Clyde hates fucking people just like his father.
It's so true. So we are truly like the I don't know, like Tula definitely represents me.
Could you not lick the mic?
She is licking the mic. She's social and she does bark at other people, but I would take that as her trying to talk to other people, and I love talking to people. As of our cat,
No, she growls at other people.
Does she?
growls and barks. Yeah, oof.
That's her trying to talk to other people. She's not mean. She's never bit anybody or anything.
Well, we've never let her near anybody either.
That's a lie. I told you the other day this little girl.
One little ballsy girl
Oh
came up
my
to touch the
gosh.
dog.
So It's true. My dog barks at everybody and everything. Like, there's a cloud in the sky. Excuse me. She barks at it. And she's been here for how long now?
6 months at least.
6 months at least, yeah. So, we live in like an apartment complex or whatever, and anytime there's like another dog or another person outside, I have to do my best to avoid them because she just barks like crazy, and like I can control her and everything. It's just I don't know why she does it. And so the other day I was taking her for a walk, and there was like little kids running around on their bikes, so I was trying my best to like, she just keeps licking my hand. I was trying my best to like hide her from them so she wouldn't recognize them, but she of course seen them, and she was barking at this little girl, and she like rode around us and then takes another lap around, and I hear her go, "Puppy," and I was like, oh, okay, like she's just saying hi or whatever. So I'm like in this grass area, and this little girl rides her bike into the grass, drops the bike right in front of me, and like, "Can I pet the puppy?" And like before we had gotten Tula, she was raised around kids, so I knew she would be good with kids. It was the part of like her being introduced to someone where she's got to calm down her barking, like someone walking up to her and approaching her is what freaks her out the most. So I had to like hold my dog, and like she's barking because this little girl's walking up to me and she's getting a little protective or whatever. And in order for my dog to stop barking, I didn't know what to do. I had to like put my hand on this little girl's shoulder. Like, it was so awkward. I was just like, "See, it's okay, Tula." But this little girl really, really wanted to pet my dog. Like, she was so excited. And I'm not going to be like, "No, there's a chance my dog's going to, bite you," because I knew she wouldn't have bit her. She was just nervous. But Tula ended up liking her, and it was fine. Yeah. See, she's a good pupper. She's just a baby.
So Clyde, while my mother and I were preparing that chicken.
Yeah. Clyde's our cat. He's a black cat. I post him on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still need to make a Beards and Blush Instagram.
Yeah.
Do that eventually. Thanks for all of that love. So Clyde walked up to, you got drool on your chin and everything now. Walked up to us while we were preparing the chicken, and my mom said, "Hi, Clyde," and he didn't hiss at her. And he looked up at me, and he looked back up at her, and then she knelt down, stuck her hand out. He sniffed it a little bit, and she started scratching, and he kind of nuzzled up into her. And that was that. And then he walked away for a couple minutes and came back, and she said hi, and he started hissing again.
So, our cat,
Stop it. No. Tula, you don't eat paper. Stop it.
She likes paper, though.
No. She shredded some more stuff I see
Did
today
she?
while there's little shreds of paper around the apartment while you weren't watching her.
I don't know what I was doing. I was taking a shower.
Beard Gang. Colt Carrier. Do you know Colt Carrier?
Hey, Cole.
Hello, Colt. Thanks for joining.
You went to his wedding last year.
Okay. I went to more weddings with you than I have in my entire life.
True.
So
We've only gone to 2 weddings. Right? Yeah.
I feel like it was 3, but I can't remember the third one.
Neither can I.
So maybe I'm full of shit.
You might be full of shit.
That's fine.
Anyways, what was I saying about our cat? Anyway, so our cat, so when we had gotten him, he was just a little baby. I think he was 6 weeks. Got it from my cousin, and he says, "Ouch." I'm sorry, I can't look at the chat.
It's not recording right now.
Oh, okay, good.
We're not recording the animal stuff.
Oh,
Stop
okay.
eating the paper.
Anyway, so we live in an apartment. I got Matt this cat because he's a cat person, and I said if I ever get a cat, my own cat, I've had plenty of cats in my life, but my own cat, it would be a black cat and it would be a male, because male cats are the best to me. Like, they're just full of personality and they're a lot more fun than female cats.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And so he stayed in the apartment with us forever, and while we've lived here, we haven't had a lot of visitors or anything. And he grew up pretty quick. He grew up pretty quick. He's pretty big cat, got a super long tail and everything. Anyway, so when his mom first came to visit, we realized that we had accidentally sheltered our cat to the point where he does not like anybody else but us. Like,
I don't even think it was anything to do with the way that we like raised him, incidentally or not.
Right.
Like, I don't know. I mean, we just didn't have any visitors for like the first 6 months of his life.
Yeah, we had nobody come over, anything.
So I don't know.
And so he comes off like a super mean cat. Like, he's just pissy all the time, but he is such a sweetheart. Like, he loves me and Matt so much. Matt and I so much. And he likes to jump into our arms and he loves to hug us, but anytime anyone else is here, he's just really pissy. So Matt telling that story about his mom, how he actually had approached his mom, was a little bit of a step, but then as soon as he takes a step forward with other people, he takes like a step back. Like, it's not anything. He doesn't really like people. Sucks.
Yeah.
So he's definitely you. You are the same exact way.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine because, you know, we don't really have to connect with everyone. You like what I did there? Check that one off the list. I don't know. I kind of like what we talked about in the first beta episode.
Okay.
Was how you can make conversation with anyone anywhere, and I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't feel compelled to connect with people on any level.
And I do.
I just don't.
I love talking to people.
I don't know. We don't need to, though. Like, when I go through, like, a drive-through or something, or if I go into a gas station with my uniform on, like, the dumbest shit people ever say to me is like, oh, you work in a prison. Oh, I don't fucking know. My uncle's locked up in Stateville. Congratulations. What do you want me to say back then?
I think that's so awkward. Like, what's his name? Like,
yeah. What's his name? Maybe I don't know. Maybe I tackled him once. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I do get that, but there's more to you than just being a prison guard or a correctional officer.
Hardly.
You're irritating.
If you get past this podcast, content creation and video games, there's not a whole lot left to me.
There's plenty of you.
Yeah.
What?
When they say they have somebody locked up, do you want a cookie?
Oh. A small parade?
Yeah.
I get
or
it.
a small parade. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I think oftentimes certain people that feel compelled to connect with everyone they meet reach so far that it's just not.
you're right.
It's
There's
just not a thing.
there is a point where like people.
She just falling asleep till I looked at her.
I mean, I don't make that much of an effort. Like, I don't. It's really hard to explain. I don't know. Making conversation super easy for me. Like, I don't really have to try that hard or anything. Like, I don't.
Well, I
don't feel the need to like connect with anybody by any means. It's just.
I make sure people have to try really hard to connect with me.
So this is something that I'd said on the very first episode as well. And my sister actually had said something about this part of the very first one, was when people try to make conversation or try to talk to Matt, it is so cringy because he does not care. Like he doesn't care to talk to other people. So like watching him, just like someone trying to dig conversation out of you, and you're just like, yep, or just looking straight forward, like like I don't know what to do. I'm just like trying so hard to get you out of the situation because it's just so cringy. And it's not like, I don't know, it's not like he's being an asshole or a dick or anything. That's just his personality.
Yeah, I'm
like,
just a dick naturally. It's fine.
It's fine.
Everybody just needs to understand that.
I know. You're looking so bad right now.
I don't care.
Exactly.
I don't care.
Exactly. And that's why I'm like,
yeah, he's a good guy.
You're such a good guy. And
yeah.
I think I'm the only person in your eyes that really has to see it. I mean, in your family.
Yeah. I don't really, I value people's opinions of me, but not in like make or break light, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I just, like, if somebody doesn't like me, it's not going to break my heart.
Oh, it totally breaks my heart. Like,
yeah.
I will put forth effort to, like, make things right with that person.
Yeah. I'm actually, you know what's funny is that for all those years that I was single.
How long were you single, Matt?
Really?
Just tell the audience.
I don't know. Close to 4 years.
Okay, so that's not... It's pretty long.
I mean, I was single from, like, probably like 3 to 3.5 years. Maybe not quite 4, but like...
Pushing 4.
A little after 21 up until 25, you know? Yeah, the golden years. Just out there fucking slaying it. Except not. But, like, what I was impressed... okay, so when I was single, I used to always bitch about how just horribly difficult it was to talk to women because... I don't know. The girls my age, our age, are so used to having so much attention all the time that they don't work for anything. They don't work at all. So it's actually funny looking back on the night that we met because I probably treated you a little bit higher than most people, but not by much. Like, you really had to work conversation out of me to start. And then once we got started, it was pretty natural back and forth between us. But yeah. I just remember, you know, we asked you guys to play darts, and we started playing darts, and I just fucking sat down and just started watching the dartboard, waiting for it to be my turn again. And then go and throw another fucking dart. I had so much fire-ass game. It was so good.
You were really good. And you were like, I remember like asking you like, hey, you any good at this? And you're like, I'm alright. And then like, I sucked.
Yeah.
Like, I really sucked. And I honestly don't remember like much conversation that we had that night though.
I just remember the part that sticks out to me is the first question you asked me was just like, where do I live?
Yeah.
And I was like, looking back on it now, like, what if I could just talk to myself, be like, why are you leaving it up to her to start conversation? Because that's what I fucking hated the whole time I was single. And I think I was so fed up with it that I didn't give a fuck anymore. And luckily, you held strong.
Yeah.
You played that goal line defense. You got the ball back. More sports analogies. And here we are.
Here we are.
Good job.
Thanks.
That's one of the things that I appreciated about you was, with the exception of texting, because you're a fucking terrible texter.
I know. I'm terrible at texting you guys.
Even when we were just dating, you just would not respond to text messages at all. And I was like, I blew it. I fucking blew it.
So probably like the first like 2 or 3 days or whatever, I like was terrible at texting, and then
Which is fine.
yeah, and then like I think it was like 4 or 5 days after we had met, me and my friend had went out to the bar again, the same bar that me and Matt had met, and Matt and I had met. Excuse me. And one of my friends, she was like, "Hey, is Matt coming tonight?" And I was like, "No." She was like, "Did you tell him you were coming?" And I was like, "I think I said I was coming." And then she was like, "We'll invite him." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I pulled out my phone and I like wrote out a text that said like, "Hey, do you want to come to the resort?" And Kenzie was like, "Don't say that." And I was like, "What am I supposed to say? Tell him you miss him."
That fucking worked.
It fucking worked. I texted you and I was like, "Hey, I miss you. Like, come to the resort." And it worked.
It did. It did work.
Do you remember getting that text?
Yes. I remember because
you were off that day too.
Yeah, I was off. I think that was when I had Fridays and Saturdays, because that was a Saturday, wasn't it?
Yep.
So like, I actually remember seeing your Snapchat story beforehand, and you were there, and there were guys from my work there, and I was like, oh, that sucks. And then you text me a little while later, and I was like, fuck yeah, I'm in. Let's go.
Yeah, because didn't you contemplate just showing up or something as well?
I don't think so.
Oh.
No. Just glad you finally text me.
I'm the worst texter ever. Like, I'm probably better at Snapchatting than I am at texting, because it takes me days to reply to people.
Yeah.
Sorry to all of my friends out there.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
And all of the other females out there, put in the fucking work. A little bit.
I did put in work.
At least match the effort. No, I'm not. I
Yeah,
said
you were saying,
put in
I
effort.
understand now.
Like, you
Yes.
did your fair share in the beginning.
Yes.
It's just so frustrating. And look what you missed just by not texting me back. Not you, them.
Mm.
Look what you missed. This podcast, we're going to be famous.
You're so cute.
Yeah. Yeah. So, off topic. Because I don't know, I just thought of it again.
Yeah.
I was driving home today from my haircut, and I saw one of those stupid ass signs that they have posted on the highways.
Yeah.
One of the big like LED
Yeah.
signs that I don't know why, but all it kept blinking was
I seen it too, I think.
like 897 people have died in car accidents since 2012.
It said like 867 pedestrians have been killed.
Pedestrians.
It
were
said
killed.
it said pedestrians have
by
been
vehicles.
killed. Yeah, and I was like, and I was waiting for it. I was like, is it gonna say by texting?
Right.
Is it gonna say by? And that's literally all it said. It said like.
It just kept flashing, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
So
go on.
No, you go.
No, you had a point.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Well, why'd you keep talking?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
What were we gonna say after so?
I don't know.
You're just gonna keep beating the same point down?
Yeah, probably.
So anyways, I thought it would be fun to inform the general population out there of other stupid ways people die.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Do it.
So, I don't know if you know this or not, but every year, on average, about 150 people die from falling coconuts.
No.
Yeah.
Falling coconuts? Like.
Yeah, like coconuts from a coconut tree. See, that's why I told you.
Get sassy with me.
You're gonna break my shit, and I'm gonna Your dog's already broken. I don't even need to break the dog.
850 people die from falling coconuts.
150.
I'm sorry. 150.
Yeah.
Yes.
150 people die on average every year from falling coconuts.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's a terrible way to die.
Yeah, you just get hit by a coconut.
Yeah. What, in your eyes, like, what is the worst possible way to die?
The worst way to die?
Yeah.
For me, it would be drowning.
Yeah, I assume.
I would rather get burned alive than drown.
I was going to say, like, I think about that either, like, drowning or burning. And, like, I have no idea which would be worse because they both sound just terrible.
Although I can't imagine what it would be like to freeze to death.
Oh, my God. That would be terrible.
That would suck, yeah.
That would suck.
Unless you did it in your sleep. That's fine.
Yeah, like you just fall asleep, like from being so cold, like just the pain, like puts you to sleep. Does that make sense? Like you pass out from the pain and just die. Okay. I feel like that happens in most situations, though. You like pass out from anything, really.
I would actually, I guess, it would probably be terrible to die from like starvation or thirst.
Oh my God. There's just so
Just
many.
because it would be so long and drawn out.
Yeah.
Whereas just drowning and burning would be over with in a couple of minutes at least.
How many days can your body survive without water?
I think it's like 30. Or not,
Yeah.
no, that's,
I think
that's
it's
food.
like
I think it's like
13.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go ahead and fact check me because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No. Can I Google it real quick?
No. I'm talking to the chat, not you.
Yeah, someone do
You
the
don't
research.
You don't get to touch your phone while we're podcasting. She has the biggest problem with not wanting to put her phone down at all.
For someone who's really bad at texting back.
Yeah, you're really good at checking Facebook and Instagram.
And Instagram. I love Instagram.
Yeah.
Shh.
Do you have Pinterest on your phone?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't use Pinterest on my phone, though. I use it on your computer.
Yeah. Look at this guy.
Tula?
No, I'm talking about Clyde.
I know, but Tula! She just jumped.
Oh. Yeah, she's feeling pretty sprite for breaking her leg. Breaking her femur a week ago. Just hopping around. She's
Keep
still
hitting
walking
it.
a little crooked, but... Huh?
Just keep hitting, like...
Stop doing that.
Hit me, too.
Really? Really?
Really?
Really? So where were we at? Talking about ways to die.
Ways
That's
to
right.
die. And then we had asked chat to
To
fact check us.
I don't think anybody's there.
No. Where is everybody?
I don't know.
Leave a comment or say something if you guys are here.
Leave
please.
a comment on YouTube if
Yeah.
you're watching this later on. Tell us your worst fear of death.
What's the worst way of dying to you guys?
Or drop a line on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter at Beards
Yeah.
and Blush. I don't know. You can also let us know, if not this one, what era do you think you belonged in?
Ooh.
Because I know we had this conversation a while back.
Yeah.
And I feel like, and I never looked up what the time frame of that movie Gangster Squad was.
Okay.
Whatever year that was, that's my movie.
Hi, Jess.
Justine.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
You went to her wedding as well.
I remember that one. That one was recent. I actually didn't go to the wedding, just the reception, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That you told me absolutely nothing about. And I was one of a handful of people that wore business casual clothes outdoors when it was 90 degrees.
Sorry.
It's fine. Where was I? Oh, yeah. The time. I'm going to look that up real quick because I want to know. So anyways, you can go on about yours.
With what? The era?
Uh-huh.
Probably the 50s.
Yeah.
I was obsessed with like the 50s era when I was younger.
That was it. The movie takes place in 1949.
Ooh.
I thought it was later than that.
Hmm.
But I also so there's a game, Grand Theft Auto Vice City,
Mm-hmm.
that came out, I believe, in the late 90s. Maybe it was early 2000s. I don't remember. It's probably early 2000s. But I feel like it took place in like Miami in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
And I was also really infatuated with that type of, like, just looking at Miami in the 80s.
Yeah, I can see you like the 70s or 80s.
Yeah.
Totally.
And if not that, medieval times. It's all
Oh,
me.
heck yeah. Can we go to medieval times sometime?
Sure.
We really should go. They've
Yeah.
got really good chicken and soup.
Yeah, that's
And you have to eat with your hands.
what I was thinking of when I said that I should be from that time, is their chicken and soup.
Were you?
No.
Oh.
I just I don't know. Something about just like a sword fight with somebody. Just beating somebody with the skill. Like guns, anybody can be good at shooting a gun.
Yeah.
But to kill somebody with a sword takes talent.
Does it?
Unless the other person has no talent, then it is what it is. But like, if you remember the scene from Game of Thrones when it was like a flashback of Ned Stark fighting those few guys at the base of that tower.
Yeah.
On average, the body can survive 3 days without water, but some have reported to have survived 8 to 10 days. There it is.
Wow.
3 days without water?
You went 2 days without water.
Well, I drink other things that have water in them,
But
though.
still.
I know. I was just a little dehydrated, not like on the brink of death. I don't think it was. I mean, those stomach pains were pretty bad last night.
I'm
but
sure.
Anyways,
sure.
where was I? So, when Ned Stark said that was like the most skilled swordsman he'd ever faced, and when you watch just the choreography of this guy who's dual wielding like long swords, and he's just twirling, and it like that is what I envision when I see myself back then. It's just
an
being
interest in ya.
no shields, none of that bullshit, just two swords. Just I could take on 3-4 guys at once.
No big deal.
No big deal. Kick the shit out of them.
Hell
Go on
no.
with my day.
Hell no.
Yeah.
No. No way.
Yeah, you can do that. I mean, our estimates were a little bit long on both of them, but
That's crazy.
I don't know.
I feel bad chest pain right now. Alright, we just stopped Audacity for a second.
You don't really need to tell them that.
Well, you said to.
No, I didn't. I just didn't know what I said was when we were getting ready to pause the audio recording. I was going to say we're going to take a moment out to look at chat here and then pause it, but I just didn't do that because I don't know why. How are your nails?
Where did you end up going?
Yeah. My mom went to get her nails done.
Magic nails? Okay. As long as you didn't go to Angelina's, it's fine.
Huh? Oh, it's in the microwave. Yeah.
I'm sweating.
So again, for the people that don't know, my mother's living with me for a month. We're doing an experiment to see which one of us dies first.
Yeah?
This month, yeah.
This month.
Who kills the other?
Are you guys not getting along?
No, we're doing fine.
Okay. Come here. Come here, kitty. Come here. Clyde. Would you get your bed up here.
So you guys have anything else for us in the chat while we're
Oh my,
taking a TV timeout here?
I want the kitty. Come here.
Trying to get the cat on stream, but cat is very disgruntled at the moment.
Come here, kitty.
He's a very angry man.
Oh, my
your
legs is
dog?
stuck to the left. No, I don't want you. Oh.
Hey. And that's his thing. He likes to grab your face and
See, he's so sweet.
get up in your face and lick your mouth. He's just really looking at my mom.
Yeah, he really wants to.
He wants to go hate on her.
No, ow.
Just let him go.
I
Let him go.
am. There you go, kitty.
Quick question. What is the other's favorite color? Should we answer for each other?
Your
Your favorite color is blue.
color is red.
No. What?
Your favorite color is green.
Yeah. Wow. Guess that was a bad idea. Wow. Way to start our first fight. You don't even know what my favorite color is. What's the color you're wearing right now? All you wear is black.
Yeah, it's all I own is black. It's the easiest color to wear, by the way.
It's not a color though.
You right? He says, "Oh boy."
Yeah.
What else do you got on here?
What did I
No.
have on there?
None of that today.
None of that today? Why? What did you want to do as a kid? Wait a minute. Because I was actually looking at that and I wanted to, I don't remember where it went when I thought of that, but as soon as I hit start recording on there, I asked you something completely different.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know why.
Okay.
But, so, I'm sure when you were growing up, you didn't want to be a podcaster.
No.
What did you want to do?
I wanted to.
A ballerina.
No.
No?
My mom did put in my head that I was going to be like a singer or an actress someday. And I told you that.
Did you really want to do that though?
It seemed cool at the time. I was young. Like, I was like, I can do it. And like, I sucked.
Yeah.
So, no. But like, I would say by the time I was like in 5th, 6th, like junior high-ish, I really wanted to work with animals. Like, I wanted to be a vet or something. And by the time I got into high school, my parents told me they weren't paying for that. So, hair school was the next thing, and I did that.
They paid for hair school though?
Yeah. To be like a vet, it's like, I think it's like, I wanted to be a horse vet. And that's like a lot of schooling. I think it's like 8 years. Yeah.
Out of high school?
Out of high school.
Why don't you just be a regular fucking doctor then and make real money?
Because I'm not that smart.
Huh. I went through so many phases
Yeah. What did
of
you
what I
want
wanted to what I wanted to be.
So, can you go through them?
Probably not.
Oh, what
I
was
just-
like the main one that you remember
I
then?
just remember having all kinds of ideas. Even like in my late teens.
You have a very creative mind.
I come up with a lot of things to try to not work for a living.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think so. What's funny is actually when I got my job as a correctional officer, my mom pulled out this drawing that I did as a like toddler. It's probably in like kindergarten or something like that.
I remember it.
That said, when I grow up, I want to be a police officer, and a little picture of a police officer and all that. So it's pretty close. Now I don't want to be a cop. I don't even want to be in law enforcement, peacekeeping, none of that shit. I don't care. No, don't want to do it. And then I think for a while I wanted I don't know. I think I would have liked to at least go to college for some sort of sport. But, and obviously it's every kid's dream to go pro in a sport.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
And then, once I hit my stride, when I hit about 20 is when I started getting really, really creative. It wasn't even so much creative. It was more like, she's picking at her staple. My goals and ambitions started getting a little bit more realistic, where we had like, I wanted to try my hand at like amateur boxing for a while and see what happened there. Personal training, that one I actually pursued to an extent until I got this job, which I took a course and I still have the
books and stuff.
Textbooks for personal training and getting my certificate and stuff like that. And my like end game was owning my own studio after a while and building clientele and stuff like that. And I would probably have taken that out west because you're not going to make any money here.
Then I would have never met you.
Yep. And now we're, cryptocurrency investing.
Oh, dear God, don't get into it.
I streamed video games for a long time. Not a long time, off and on for a long time.
Yeah.
And I still want to pick back up on the woodworking thing.
Yeah. Go back to the live streaming. Can you explain to everyone what like the live streaming, the video games thing?
It was exactly like this. For those of you that are not watching the video, it was, I don't know, you use a camera, put the camera on yourself, and there's a lot of other technical stuff
ton of technical
involved
stuff
where, you capture whatever's on your screen and run it through your computer, live stream it on a platform called twitch.tv. And people basically watch you play video games because that is a thing.
It's actually entertaining.
Yeah. There are, there are even static videos on YouTube called like so-and-so plays. Like for me, like my Twitch tag was Vintage Dro.
Which most of you have seen from my Instagram.
Yeah. And my gaming branding would have been vintage gaming. So it would have been like, my YouTube channel would have been like Vintage Plays. And people would just basically watch you play video games. And it's exploded over the last 5 years. It's become a really big thing. And now Twitch is so much more. You have their talk show and podcast channels like what we're on right now. And I actually didn't know that they had a talk show and podcast channel until I was looking on there, because I was just going to stream us under IRL, which that means in real life, for those of you that don't know what IRL means. Which is a much bigger channel, but that is basically just like people. It's like live vlogging. It really is live vlogging, video logging. Like I have to explain things for people.
You really do.
Nobody's gonna understand things.
Most of my people don't.
So like people just walk around filming their lives, and it's just like people reading those dumbass magazines about other people's lives or watching reality TV. That's what it is. It's live reality TV.
I love watching vlogs.
Yeah.
I think it's really entertaining.
Yeah.
I'm guilty of it.
Yeah. So now we're here with another form of content creation, which still allows me my outlet of streaming and being like an internet persona, which I feel like my personality type is more built towards, rather than being an actual real life person.
You can like talk to this all day, but when it comes to like talking to people in real life, like it's a no-go. I don't know why, but it works for them, and I'm sure most of you guys are actually going to know Matt a little bit better and see the side that I see rather than just a guy who doesn't talk, because
that's all I am. That's all I am to half of my family. Isn't that right, Mom?
She's ignoring you. Awkward.
All right, we'll talk later.
She literally turned her back to us.
Did you even watch the first video? I just think I let her live here.
Go on.
I don't remember where I was at.
We had just talked about goals, and what we
Dreams,
wanted to be
passions.
when we were growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand what the conversation was that we just came from. I just don't remember exactly what we were
What
talking
he
about.
had just talked about? Aw,
Yep, that's it right there.
there you go.
You got it.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a minute to read some chat here.
So,
Yeah.
who's still here? Talk to us, you guys.
Nobody. No, they're on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
Which is fine. That's what it's there for. While we have a minute here, make sure that you hit the subscribe button on YouTube or the follow on Twitch. Thumbs up the video so that we get it bumped up in the queue there so more people can find us.
Yes.
If you want notifications for when we go live on YouTube, there's a little bell
Mm-hmm.
for notifications up in the corner, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know
The
where
bell
it's at.
doesn't really work though.
No? Yeah, it's kind of
YouTube's been messed up
fucked up
lately.
at times. That's okay. I really need to go back and edit that first video because I was actually talking to my buddy today. Like, and it just kind of hit me like, I wouldn't watch our first video.
No.
That was
Like,
terrible.
especially
It was
with the
just a
first
terrible
couple
video.
minutes, like, if people were just, like, watching it, like, the
Yeah.
first couple minutes, like, the first 15 minutes, you guys were terrible because I keep saying it. We were messing with the audio, so we were trying to get it right. So, right off the bat, it was,
Yeah,
like-
just 15 minutes of we're just blabbing to each other. Nobody's in chat yet, so there's no interaction going on. We're trying to
No.
figure out audio settings, turn things up, turn things down, make sure everything's running properly because it was our very first stream.
mm-hmm.
So like, I really need to cut that out.
That's what I said at first, too. I said it just looks bad.
That's fast.
Okay. Turbo went potty.
Yeah. So for those who actually sat through the entire YouTube video and watched it,
You the real OGs.
yeah, kudos to you.
Yeah, because
Thank you for that.
much love. I didn't think that most of you guys would.
I'm afraid to actually look at the analytics on the video because it will tell you like the average view time
Mm.
for the view. And we have, like 80 views on the video, but how many of them are people that actually watched it?
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't watch it. So I think that this one has this go around has been a lot better,
Uh-huh.
and especially for the audio itself.
I feel like it's a lot better.
Cause like I just stopped recording the audio last time.
Mm-hmm.
And we just continued.
Oh, yeah. Like, I'm sure there is probably only a half hour of audio.
Maybe not even.
Pretty much the only thing that's coming from that first podcast is just the stream. I don't think we're going to do much as far
No,
as,
probably
like,
not.
posting the first one.
In fact, I was actually thinking if we get the time, we should not even do a live stream, but just record a video of us and just like redo just like a 15-minute video or something like that, just hitting like the introductory points
Mm-hmm.
of the podcast and ourselves. That way I can just post that on there. so that
Agreed.
people understand what we're about.
Agreed.
So we could probably do that sometime whenever we get the chance.
Mhm.
Next time we have a day off or afternoon off or something like that.
Mhm. Hey, little nasty.
Hey, what's up? You're late. You're going to have to go back
Yep.
on YouTube and watch the rest of it because
Yeah.
we're about to wrap things up.
Yes.
In fact, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up now.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and
Record again.
start this back up. I don't know. I don't really know how I want to end it. No, I got it.
Okay.
Just hit me. It's pretty simple, actually. I might have to edit that out now, or else you're going to prison. I'm not fucking with you.
Damn it.
Really? That's disgusting. Ugh.
Hi, my name is Kano Kudeman, and this is my ASMR video. Tune in next week for more on my 20-second
You're not even coming through.
Am I not? Do an ASMR podcast.
Yeah, that's her thing. She really, really wants ASMR. She really wants to do it.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
maybe that can be one of our in between podcast streams on a Wednesday or something like that.
Just an ASMR.
Come through and just
Can you even do it?
Yeah, I could if I wanted to, but I don't want to.
Maybe I'll tell like a ghost story or something in
Yeah,
an
you can
ASMR.
tell a little campfire story, or we
Yeah.
can just do Q&A,
Yeah. Whatever.
or both.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
How many
yeah.
years?
10
10 years?
times 10.
All right, we're going to wrap things up here. So that's pretty much all the time we have for this evening.
Mm-hmm.
So this was a good, I like to call it episode 1 version 2.0.
Yes. Episode 1,
'Cause the
2.0.
The first episode, audio-wise, you're not going to find anywhere.
Yes.
Except for maybe, 10 years from now when we release those files. Like the Eminem's underground
Yeah.
tracks 15 years into his career, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I still have it saved on my computer.
Uh-huh.
The original.
Yeah, and it's all over
audio
Facebook.
From our original podcast back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So
Alright.
make sure you guys Restream bot. Make sure you guys follow us on Twitter at Beards and Blush, YouTube Beards and Blush, twitch.tv/Beards and Blush. Hit a follow, subscribe, like, bell, sub. I said subscribe and sub.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe one day I'll hit that Patreon up. I don't know.
Yeah, when we get it going. We'll have a
Anyways,
Patreon.
Yeah. Signing off now. Thanks for everybody who's listened. Have a good night.
Thank you guys. Bye.
I didn't end the stream.
Awkward.
That chick is creepy. She hits toast together for like 3 hours.
Who?
There must be somebody specific that does some ASMR toast streams.
Weird. I have no idea.
I
what's
can
going
only
on.
imagine all the different shit that people do.
Yeah.
I don't know where my audio file went.
Oi.
Yeah, that's not good. I think we fucked up.
I'll kill you.
I think we fucked up.
Oh,
Who's
I
gonna
really
export
hope.
this.
Is it? Ooh.
I don't know if this saved or not.
That would really suck if it didn't save at all. Remember I was telling you that was one of my fears? To do a whole podcast and then have it not record. It was definitely recording, but did it
Yeah,
save?
we got it.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Let's hope so.
It's just not. It's not here right now, so I can't play with it.
Okay.
It's toast together. There's a streamer on Twitch who, like, if she gets a certain denomination donated to her, she'll turn her mic sensitivity way the fuck up, and she'll just like crunch ice.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like,
Ew. Well,
makes you bottleneck.
and this is back when Matt was doing his streaming or whatever. I had said something. I was like, hey, you should do ASMRs. And like, what was it? It was like 2 or 3 weeks later, everybody was doing ASMRs on your...
Everybody had something to do with ASMR.
Yeah. And I was like, I had the idea first. Like, I was so frustrated.
Yeah. So like, one of the streamers that I follow, he hit like a subscriber goal or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he did... I can't actually believe, now that I think about it, that he got away with watching an entire movie on his stream, because that's what he did. He actually played the B movie, and he did an ASMR reading of the entire B movie script.
Oh, wow.
While the movie was playing. Anytime you live stream, it will save to your channel. No, I was talking. We record the audio by itself through Audacity, so that I could edit it and post it to Spotify and iTunes later on.
Because this is going to be a podcast later.
It's everything.
It is going to be everything, but the whole purpose of it was to be a podcast. Yeah. So we're doing the live streams of the podcast.
I mean, it triggers me when you say that.
I'm sorry.
When you say the point of this was...
That's the easiest way for me to explain to our people.
What you say, the way that you say it is, this was the original idea was it was going to be a podcast.
Okay.
The stream is the podcast.
Okay.
The videos are the podcast, and the audio is the podcast.
Yes.
It all is the podcast. It's just different variations.
Okay, so it's like, okay.
Get it?
Yes, I get it. I just can't explain it. So you're going to have to
I just did.
I can't explain it, though, is what I'm saying.
Every outlet or every platform that we create content on is a different variation of our podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You have a live stream, you have a static video, you have just the audio.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to go ahead and look into the iTunes and Spotify stuff.
Yes.
Eating pickles is a cool thing. You get to 1 million subs.
I will eat pickles if we get 20 subs.
I'm not even going to try.
I love pickles.
To pronounce that name.
Who is that?
I don't know. Somebody just showed up. I just don't know how to say that.
He says, my man, that's you. He knows
Garakido,
you.
if you pronounce those Q's as K's.
Quada,
There's no U, though. Kata.
Whatever.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Maybe you could give us the white people version of that. Spell it out. Sound it out.
Huh. I don't know if that's offensive.
I don't care. Well. Are you done?
I'm done.
All right, let's get out of here.
Pee. Bye, guys.
All right, so thank you for everybody who hung out tonight. And thank you for everybody that is watching the static video now. Mm-hmm. Hopefully this one was a lot better. All the love from Iraq.
Aww.
There it is.
Yay.
Thank you,
Thank you.
And we're signing off now, so if you do happen to follow, thanks.
Thank you. We'll post on Twitter when the next time we will be on. Hopefully it'll be more time notice than today.
Well, what I would like to do is take whatever schedule you have currently and actually just create a graphic with like a a stream schedule for the next 3 weeks or however far out you can get us.
Okay.
And then
do
I
that.
can just post that and pin it to the Twitter, and
Okay.
that'll be the first thing people will see.
Cool.
So stay tuned for that. Make sure you follow us on Twitter to get our schedule. And other than that, thanks everybody, and we'll see you next time.